Oh, excuse me. As soon as I go live. What is up, everybody? Throw the megas off to the side there. I think I accidentally moved my desk farther away from the wall. There. Yep, Mike, it was pretty good. I don't have any complaints about it. Every now and then, some roasted potatoes and whatever else you want to throw together works out pretty good. How's that light look, Mike? We're gonna try it different than the one we rocked the other day. See if it makes a difference. And if you're still in here, I gotta show you my most recent Michigan pickup before we get going. So I snagged a kind of a decent lot, like 20, 25 bucks, something like that. I know I'm not a huge Leaf fan, but since I'm building that display, I got a True Black out of 10. True Black on the State Pride, which looks pretty cool. And that's out of 20. Just a base, True Black. It was only a buck. Chris Wormley. 101, Donovan Edwards. The unsigned proof rookie Clinton Dix, and then this Ronnie Bell out of 99 with the, I'm assuming, bottom of the 8 from the sleeve. Don't love the Leaf cards, but for putting them on display, and plus Tariq Black was drafted by the Ravens, I believe. So he might have a chance to do something cool. Go Bills, he says. All right, we'll get this thing going. As tomorrow's Monday and all of us have to go back to many of us have to go back to the real world. So we'll do Optic retail first. And then we'll go Prizm retail. And then the Stroud pack. I sure hope so, Mike. No, I've had 3 of these sitting on my shelf since the very first breaks back, like when Prizm was hot, and I kept 3 of them for a rainy day. So I got 3 left. No clue what they are. I had bought like 60 or something back at the time, and we hit. I mean, a couple of gold waves and a handful of purples, but you never know what's going to be in one of them. Number Dalton Kincaid. How about a short print at the very least, huh? Looks like we're starting off with a bunch of base. McThielen, Taylor, Dorian Williams, and a Kirk Cousins. this light appears to be okay, folks. On my side, it's really, really bright this way. But as long as I angle it just a little bit, it's been good for me. At least on my side. There's only rip number 2 with it. Alright, we got stars right off the bat here. Treylon Burks, Nickerson, and the Honey Badger. The light has really helped the camera quality stay consistent, and that's what really makes me happy. Devontae, Javonte, 8-Jun, and Montez Sweat. I wish I could do breaks a little bit later in the day, but it gets tough to work for everybody's schedule. Alright, we got another stars. Stafford on the back. DeAndre Swift. Michael Vick covering it up. Thielen. Not too bad. Did I send you tracking on that, Mike? I think I did. And Robert Brooks, Bolton, Devin Witherspoon, there we go, and a Debo. All right, we got silver here. Marte Mapu, the Hawkinson, and a Brees Hall. And before you know it, you're going to have another one. So select should be the next drop, which will be the last of this stuff, Dan. And then Absolute and Donruss and all that stuff will start hitting the shelves pretty quickly. Icky Woods, I saw that it looked like selected starting to show up in Walmarts already, but I don't know when the actual release of it is. Renfro, Howell, Devonta Smith. I know Optic still should be being put on shelves, but I've had such a hard time finding it. I pretty much order it off Walmart, and that's about it. That's been really the only place, Walmart and Amazon. John Elway. And if you don't catch it at the right time, it's not a deal. Dodd Beebe, there you go. Marino and Warner. That one came up funny. We got Ogden, Andre, Skaronski, and Vinatieri. Looks like primary colors, maybe. Chuba. Bryce Young on the primary colors. Nice hit. I thought it was a Lion for sure. Allstott, Dexter Lawrence. I don't think anyone's catching Wes. That guy builds some sets. Tony Romo, Ritter, Parker Washington, and Austin Eckler. Alright, another stars. We got Jair. Harris Johnson on the rookie stars. There you go, Mike. Cup Purdy. I know I've brought this up a couple times, but normally I always buy top loaders by 1,000, and typically they come in 10 packs of 100. And this time it came in 40 packs of 25, which is fine, but I feel like I'm going through so many, and I'm really not. But just 4 times faster. Alright, we got stars in this one. We got Horn, Aselli, Tyler Lockett, and McCourty. Schultz, DTR, rookie in the second spot, Taylor and Kittle. When it comes to randomizing for that Stroud tin, I'm going to attempt to I'll attempt to take my camera off the stand and just kind of free hold it. It might just be a little tricky. We got Mixon, Ringo, Mike Evans, Kayvon Thibodeau. Alright, there we go. Some stars. Bolden, Drake London, Jair. There you go, Craig. And Durbin James. You think DTR will? He really did have kind of... He's kind of an electric athlete, right? Jordan Love, Jane Reed, Pickens, Keyshawn Johnson. Did he get hurt last year, Mike? Brian Burns, Josh Allen, The Fridge, Danny Dimes. Fridge going out to John. Keekly, ETN, Mac Jones, Warren Sapp. Oh, what do we got? A Tutties, perhaps? I think it's a Tutties. Hubbard, Buda Baker, Tutties, Aaron Jones, AJ Dillon. There you go, Craig. Lawrence Taylor. I love these cards. Watson was hurt last year. Did he mess up the shoulder? Barry, Trenton Simpson, Bosa, Hines Ward. Yep, John, this is the first box. Just doing the retail quick. Brunel, Jamar Chase, Aaron Donald, Tyreek. I suppose the 7 o'clock break for me gets tough for you out in the middle of the ocean. Jimmy G, Stetson Bennett, Slayton, Myles Garrett. Last pack of our Optic box. We got one last stars hit. Rod Smith, Lamar. Holy smokes. Russ. And Hassan Reddick. How about that, Russ? When I lay it down flat, you can't see it as well. Give me a second. Holy crap. I don't know how big of a card it is, but they haven't hit a big rookie in the stars yet, so I'm assuming it's at least decent. That's why Russ keeps coming to play right there. It looks a little bit heavy on the right, but I've never looked at how these are supposed to look. I've never tried to grade a stars insert before, but you can tell the right side is an actual corner and the left side's rounded. Hard to say for me. As always, it depends on the grader. Alright, Prizm retail box. There. You can hang out. So with this new light, with it being overhead, there. He'll watch us from the side. He's gonna hopefully bring us some friends. I haven't opened one of these Prizm boxes in a while. Dalton, Desmond King, Curse, Tyler Scott. We'll sweat the checkerboards like good time, like old time's sakes. So we got one there. I think if I remember, it's 3 checkerboards and a couple cracked ices. Got EQ, Bakhtiari, Daron Payne, Brian Breesy. That's a pretty good hit then, I must say. Leave it to Russ to hit big. Maybe our first cracked dice. Pitts, Kurt Warner, George Pickens, George Kittle. You go, Manny. For any of you here that might win the Stroud, there's if you don't want the Stroud tin, it looks like I have Brady, Josh Allen, Tyreek, and CeeDee Lamb as well. But Thurman Thomas, Okiriki, but we'll go through that later on. Montez Sweat, Hendon Hooker. Hutch, Joey Bosa, Curtis Samuel, AOC. We got a silver, Champ Bailey, Chandler Jones, Debo, and Zach Wilson on the silver. Who could be the starting quarterback in Denver? Too early to tell. Komet, Brunell, Isaiah Hodgins, and Joey Porter Jr. I feel like I don't see a lot of Joey Porter in the Optic. Alright, we got cracked ice again. Got Rondale Moore, Tua, Gino, and a prismatic Jefferson. Yeah, good luck Denver is right. It would be quite the story if he gets another chance somewhere else after being essentially a bust and some success. We got Watson, Pacheco, Derek Carr, Evan Hull. Dan, what are some predictions for the Bills this year? All right, second checkerboard. I personally love James Cook. A little McCarthy chasing. Dat Nguyen, Renfro, Kyle Duggar, Clayton Tune. I mean, even though they lost Davis and Diggs, their offense should still have a decent amount of firepower. Thielen, Davis Mills, Jeffrey Simmons, Brian Dawkins. That's a tricky one. They gave us a kid reporter for no reason. Last year, my fantasy team, Dan, you would have loved it. I had the kicker, Bass, Josh Allen, Gabe Davis, and James Cook all on my fantasy team. Eddie Jackson, Christian Watson, Deontay Johnson, J.K. Dobbins on the silver. I feel like the Texans didn't really lose anybody. But it's a whole new year and division got a little more tough. It'll be interesting. Van Der Esch, Robert Woods, Breece Hall, Darnell Washington. Did they pick up a wide receiver in the free agency at all? Shakir, speaking of, Marcus Allen, C-Mac, and Kyle Pitts on the emergent cracked ice. The year of film does make a difference. Oh, Coleman. That's what I was thinking of. The young guy they drafted. Curtis Samuel might help out, but he's not a number one. Well, Jordan Humphrey, Ingram, Shockey, Tank Dell. Not the Texan we're hoping to see. There's our last checkerboard. There we go. Cover those bad boys up. Zach Ertz, Karlaftis, Chris Olave, and Chris Rodriguez. Another cracked ice. Looks like a yellow. We got Amari Cooper, Zach Moss, Gibson, TJ Watt on the height. Still looking for our cracked ice normal parallel, base parallel. These are all upside down. Tucker, Devontae, Juju, Deshaun Johnson. Couple packs to go. Gallup, Damian Pierce, Haskins, Devonta Smith. Two to go. Von Miller, Tranquil, Chase Young, and a Roshan. Last pack. Hopefully we got a... There we go. There's a cracked ice. Hopefully it's our base. Hopefully it's a rookie. We got Russ, AJ Dillon, Vita, Packers, David Bakhtiari. That's a cool card. Congrats, Craig. Looks like one of the guys from the break commented all right, let's get these checkerboards. Hopefully we got one big one. Diggs went to the Texans, John. We got John Randall, Trey Lance. We got a Steeler, Darnell Washington. There we go, Pittsburgh. Wes with the cleanup. Now we got Herbert, Penny, Alex Singleton, This guy, that fullback or is he a linebacker? I forget. I think he's a linebacker. He looks like a fullback though. Going out to Sasha. And our last one, Mostert, Metcalf, Titan, Malik Willis. I think there is still a lot of Malik Willis collectors out there. Believe it or not. Not the quarterback that Wes wanted from the Titans, but. All right, we'll open this this tin. I'll worry about the randomizer after. I have it all set up, but these tins are pretty sharp. I like them. And what I'll probably do is whoever ends up getting a tin, I'll toss your break in it and probably send it in a box or something. I haven't figured that out yet. Herman Moore, Bruce Smith, Tyler Lacey, and a Lockett. Most of the checkerboards are, 5+. Even some of the good players are only that much. Oh, we got a silver here. Joey B. Hines Ward on the silver. Michael Thomas, Treylon Burks. You think a slab fits in here? Oh, maybe I thought this piece is maybe good. PSA 10, he says. I think even empty they're going for like $12. Josh Jacobs. Russell Wilson, Revis, Doug Baldwin. Hopefully this one has something cool. You got an insert, looks like a retro. You got Mark Andrews, Stingley, Kurt Warner, and a Wes Welker. The beloved hanger pack. I don't see any cool colors at first glance. Just a lot of green. It looks like some of the top base got a little warped. Just the first couple. Base, I'll sort through that after. You got Nick Folk. You got Pat Pete. Jalen Carter on the rookie. Cordy P. Alright, into our greens. We got Fields. Hawkinson. Tariq Woolen. Bijan. There we go, Sasha. Followed by a Bijan and a Javon Holland. Nice hit on the Bijan. I'm sure Sasha will be watching tomorrow at work. Optic doesn't have hangers, do they? Just kind of hit me. I don't believe that they do. The card looks beat up. Fields, Green Wave. Alright, here we go. Down to our mega boxes. If you hadn't checked out the last Funky Break, we got absolutely trolled by one of our mega boxes, and we had two of the same blue hypers. I'm just praying that at least we get some variety in these ones. Good luck, everybody here. Let's hit that big chase for your team. Chris Jones, Dak, Tank Dell, Demario Douglas, nice hit, New England. Wicks on the blue hyper, Lockett, and Michael Thomas. Wicks is an excellent hit. Craig having a nice break. I think Demario Douglas is going to be a player this year. If they ever decide who their quarterback is. Come on, let's see some short prints or case hits here. Kurt Warner. Jared Goff. Garrett Williams. Trey Tucker. Diamond Hands, Jane Reed. Craig does it again. Burks and Revis. I'm not sure if Craig's even watching, but he will be pleasantly satisfied with how the Packers are doing. Come on, let's see some sparkles. Looks like just a blue. We got Gabe Davis. Gardner Minshew. Tyreek Stevenson. Clifford. Keaton Mitchell. With the Baldwin and a Wes Welker. I believe Mitchell is still in Baltimore. And the combination of him and Derrick Henry could be kind of cool. Halfway through the first. Crosby, Hutchinson, Emmanuel Forbes, Aiden O'Connell on the silver, nice hit. Passing grade, Aaron Rodgers, Eddie and Aaron. Yeah, he's definitely not like an every down 12, 14, 15 carry a game guy, but he is that kind of guy you throw out there to make a big play. He's kind of like H in a way, but just was completely under the radar. I think this is Patch. And our last hyper here. Good. Odell, Petrie, Rashi Rice, Mingo, Quentin Johnson, nice hit. Mac, Minka, Scott with a nice hit here, the little color match on the QJ. He might have 12 catches this year. In that Jim Harbaugh offense. Really tough to see what he's going to do. All right, last one of the first mega. Yeah, that's not even a knock. I'm a Jim Harbaugh fan. I just know what the offense is like being a Michigan fan. We got Chris Carter on the bottom, Shaq Thompson, T-Law. We got Blackman, Velami Fioku, then Amonra on the silver, rookie phenom, Michael Wilson. Mr. Bigham with a patch card. All right. Do we go Prizm to keep it Prizm or Select because it's professional? We'll let you guys decide quick. If I was going to pick, I'd pick this one personally just because of the theme of the break. But it doesn't matter to me. First thing I see in the chat will get it. Just to toss into the break. Nothing crazy. Select says Mr. Thompson. Alright. This is 2021 Select. Jared Goff. Anthony Schwartz. Quinnen Williams. Mac Jones. Joey B. Dimey Brown. Jameis. Amir Smith-Marset. Oh, holy smokes. Trey Lance on the silver die cut. Randall. DK Metcalf. We got a Jacob Harris on the rookie die cut. AP. That's a sweet card. Campbell. Josh Jacobs. Chuba. Derrick Henry. On Wuzariki, Jalen Waddle, nice hit, and Kenneth Gainwell. Not bad. I love those hanger packs. And for that being 2 years old, there's some okay hits in it. There's not enough AP in product anymore. I think Jacob Harris is on the Jaguars last I knew. silver die cut of the Trey Lance. Manny might be pleasantly surprised when he opens that one up. Die cuts don't like going in sleeves though. And a Josh Jacobs. Did they extend CeeDee Lamb today? Alright, here's our last mega. Praying for some sparkles and lasers. Let's finish on something big. You got Sam Hubbard, Buda Baker, Mozzie, Drew Sanders, Zach Charbonnet, Breeze, and Cunningham. Nice hit for Nick. And a rookie silver is always solid. Yeah, I think it's just another insert, but it gets me every time. We got Rod Smith, Lamar, Cam Smith, Joey Porter on the silver. There we go. Pittsburgh. Him, potential Clifford, Strahan, and Herbert. Blues are decent. Blues and greens both, but I would say a silver is probably more valuable. Unless it's potentially like a color match or something. I have a green hyper Jaden Reed that I plan on getting graded. And we got Schultz, J.C. Horn, Brandon Aubrey, Nolan Smith, Barisi on the hyper, Bettis and Howard. I really like the looks of the hypers. Three to go. Oh, see, those sparkles get me every time, and I just think it's going to be what we're all looking for. We got Barry, Brunell, Roderick Jones, Tucker Kraft, Hurts, AJ Brown on the Tutties, Ricky, and Bobby Wagner. I agree. The green ones are really sharp. 2 years back, I don't know if there was reds last year, but I know 2 years ago they had reds, and I really like the red ones. Being a Packer fan, I prefer the greens. Both the velocities and the hypers are cool. We got Jamar Chase, Jimmy, Aujalari, Zay Flowers, and a Bigsby with Ramondre and a D-Hop. I think Wes was actually looking for this card. Specifically, the Tank Bigsby's Wes was looking for. At one point, anyway. Alright, last pack. Good luck, everyone. Alright, Baselli, Mixon, Lucas Van Ness, Tajay Spears, Ray Lewis on the silver, Josh Downs on our patch with a Geno. We go CJ Stroudless, unfortunately. I think since this is sitting right here and we really just hit one monster card, I'll just toss these in too. It's too hard to resist. Not entirely sure if there's any chases in here. Maybe some colors. Looks like we got a silver. We got Baker, Kenyon Drake, Kamara, David Johnson, Claypool, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Trayvon Mulrig, Tylan Wallace. Oh, they're all stuck together. Tylan Wallace, Jamar Chase, Boogie Basham, Jamie Newman, Joseph Asai. The Colts and the Packers absolutely crushed it. Wow, these packs are terrible to open. We got a Dak, Jerry Jeudy. So I will send this to the Broncos as this is from 2021. And Jamar Chase, so that's a cool card. I will rip through the hits really quickly. And I will see if I can unhook my camera fast to randomize the tin. Alrighty here. Give me just a second. Our two patches, we had Josh Downs, Michael Wilson. Our big hits here. Bijan the Green Wave, Darnell Washington, Malik Willis, Alex Singleton. All of our checkerboards go to the AFC. We got Bakhtiari, TJ Watt, Tank Dell, Kyle Pitts, Jefferson, Kittle, Tutties, Jones, and Dillon. The Silver Fridge, Jair, DTR, Lockett, Paris Johnson. We did get one Bryce Young, Silver Mapu, Thielen, Traylon Burks, Red, White, and Blue Jamar, Ray Lewis. We got a Bigsby, Tutties, AJ, and Jalen Hurts, Breesy, Joey Porter Silver, Charbonnet on the Hyper, Sanders Silver. We got a Jalen Waddle, Richardson on the big hit, Amon-Ra, Quentin Johnson, O'Connell Silver, Mitchell, Gene Reed on the hands, Demario Douglas on the silver, and Wicks. This is the big boy right here. Which will likely be headed to Josh. Let me see if I can I'm not sure if my camera cord is long enough to reach over there. So what I'll do is I'll just go live quick on my phone. I'll start a new live, and it'll be just inside the group, and I'll just tag the winner, and you guys can feel free to tune into it. So I'll get that going here in just a minute once I end this and make sure it's all set up. Thanks each and every one of you for hopping in and getting in this. A couple big cards, and hope you had a good weekend, and see you all in the next one. And check me out on Facebook here in just a second.